Hey guys, it's Kim here. Welcome back to my gaming channel. In today's video, I have the full quest guide for Agnihotra Sutra, and we are going to be doing the Starry Night chapter. To activate this quest, we need to teleport to the Statue of the Seven, and then we are just going to talk to these guys right here. Once you've spoken to them, we are just going to go around the side, and we have something new that we can use. So you want to go to your bag and equip the cassava, and then we are going to use this. Now we can mend the broken pillars by using this. So there we go, we've mended it, and then we are going to use Dendro. And now we can enter the cave because the tree trunks vines have moved. Alright, so inside the cave, we are just going to go to that marked spot right there. After the dialogue, we are going to use Dendro on these cluster leaves, and then we are going to use the 4-leaf sigil just to travel. Now, get to this part here, let's use Dendro on the cluster leaf again, and then we can go to the very top pillar thing here. And then now we are going to use cassava just to mend this, and then use Dendro, and this is going to lower the water levels. Okay, so we have to lower the water levels once again. So let's just use the 4-leaf sigil just to get to this one right here, this platform. And then once we are here, let's just repair this pillar. And then I'm just going to use Dendro on the pillar, and that should lower the water levels one more time. Now that you've done that, we can go to the bottom, and this will trigger another conversation. It will spawn a chest, but for now we can just use Dendro on the cluster leaves, and then let's go to the top. So it's going to teleport to the very top up here. Head to the marked location, and now the next part is to just leave the cave. So just follow along with the path. Once you reach the end, we are going to repair this pillar, then use Dendro on it, so then we can clear this path. So the tree branches will move out of the way, and now we can leave the cave. Once you've left the cave, we are going to go to the entrance of this cave and just talk to these people. And now we can enter into this cave, and our objective is to find the mushroom. So just continue on with the path. Use Dendro on the cluster leaves, and we are going to use the 4-leaf sigils to travel along. So we're just going to glide down to this broken pillar right in front of us. So let's repair that first. So bring out cassava, and then we are going to use Dendro, and this is going to lower the water levels in this cave as well. Okay, next part, we are going to glide to the middle. So see that platform right there? Let's go and investigate. So after this, we need to drain water even more. So let's use Dendro on the cluster leaf, and then we are going to go up, but we're just going to go head to this marked location over here. Go down, and then you will see there is another broken pillar. So let's just repair that, and then we are going to use Dendro on it. Okay, so now that the water has drained, we can now access this area right here. So to access this cave, we need to repair these mechanism things, rock stone things. So repair them both, and then once you have repaired them, we can touch both of them. And now that we've done that, we are going to summon Dendrograna, and then I'm just going to attack this rock, and then that is going to open it. So now we can head inside this cave. You can ignore these monsters if you wish, but we want to repair this. So once that is repaired, touch it, and then you will have to fight some enemies. So we are just going to fight these guys, and once you are done, we can just keep on going. So yeah, let's just keep following on with the quest. Okay, so from here, let's just use Dendro on the cluster leaves, and then we are going to go to the top right here. So go to that marked point, you'll have a conversation, and then after, what we're going to do is continue going up, and then we're just going to go through this cave. Now along this path there are a lot of traps, I guess, so yeah, just avoid them if you can. So we're going to go up to this mushroom right here. We're going to jump on this, and that will bring us to this next platform. Now here, just slowly touch one of those exploding dendro flowers, and that will activate the cluster leaves. Just make sure you step back because they all will explode and will attack you. Okay, so now we are going to use this mushroom, jump up, and we're just going to glide to this side here. And then we are going to use an archer to just explode that barrel. And that's going to create an opening so we can leave. So once you leave, you will meet up with these guys once again. And that is the end of the first part of this quest. Now we are going to do the second part, which is Risen Moon chapter. So teleport to the waypoint, and we are going to go to the marked location. And you'll see it marked right there. So you will have a conversation, and after that is done, we are going to go into this cave. Now we are going to open up the path by using cassava. So let's just use cassava and then use it on this rock right here. That's going to open up. And then we just have to defeat the fungi. So after that's done, let's continue on to this marked location right here. Just keep exploring, so keep going down. Just jump over to the other side. And then we are going to fight the fungi right here. And once you have defeated them, we can look at this script thing on the walls. Okay, so this part of the quest, we are going to be observing symbols on the wall. So we need to find 3 of them. So first off, this one right here, let's just break this stone. So just use cassava, and then it's going to break the stone for you. We can go up and then investigate that. The first one is done. Now the next one is just right next to it. So see that wall right there? We can break that with cassava. So do that. And then we can go and investigate that one as well. And that is the second one done. Now the third and final one, we just have to climb up this tree trunk. And then let's just break this. And then it's going to climb up on the rock and then investigate that. And then that is the third one done. Now we are going to exit the cave. So up here, let's just go around. There's a marked spot, and then keep going, following the path. You will come across a dead end, so let's bring a cassava and break the rocks. So now we can leave. So just keep following, and then we are out of the cave. So now next part, we're just going to go to the other side. You will have a conversation dialogue, and then we can go down to this cave right here. So we're going to be going into lots of caves in this quest. Okay, so all the way down and keep going. You'll have a conversation, and then, okay, so this part of the quest, I kind of screwed up a bit here, but you're meant to follow the Sealies. I did not do this. I'm going to show you guys afterwards anyway, the whole route they take, but if you can follow the Sealies now, do it, so it just saves some time. So the Sealies will take you through exactly the same route I'm going to take anyways. So I'm just going to go through this cave, and then I'll just keep going. So use cassava here. Gonna break this rock, that one breaks, and then we're gonna go through this cave and then break this rock right here, same way. Yep, done. Let's go through, and then we're just gonna go up to this rock right here, break that one, and the first seal to the flower has broken. So we have 2 more seals to break. So once that's done, let's just go up this way, and then we will see that there is another rock right here. Break that rock, and inside it is a pillar. Let's use Dendro, activate the pillar, and let's go through. So from here, there is another Sealy, so you just want to follow that Sealy along as well, but yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't realize just because, well, I try and avoid every Sealy, every single monster, just so it doesn't trigger its chest, because I will be filming chest videos, guys. It just takes a while to make them, and there are so many chests in Sumeru. I just want to make sure I get every single chest and I don't miss any. Anyway, use Dendro on the cluster leaves. Let's teleport up and teleport. And then we are just going to glide down. So at least this way we can avoid the enemies. So there are a few rocks in here. I'm not going to open up all of them because there are some chests in them. But this one here we need to open up, and then we can activate this rock. And that's going to lift off another seal. So we've got 1 more seal to go. Let's go to the very top, and then we're going to break this rock here on the left. And then once that's broken, we can activate the pillar with Dendro. Now we are back in the room, and see that barrier over there? To break the barrier, you need 2 Sealies, which I did not do at the start, but if you guys have, just follow your Sealies and the barrier will break, and you can skip this part of the video. But for those who didn't like me, let's just follow the Sealies to break the barriers. Okay, so first Sealy is in, and now let's go to our second Sealy, which you can see right there. And once the second Sealy has reached its home, the barrier will break so we can access this next part of the cave. Okay, so going through this cave, you'll see another Sealy here, but we don't need the Sealy, so you can skip this one if you wish. I will film the chest videos later, so we will come back if you guys want to follow along with the chest hunt. But okay, here, I'm just trying my best to ignore these enemies, but use cassava on this stone so I can break it for you. And then we're going to use dendro, and then we're going to activate this pillar. So this is going to open up a new path, so keep going on this path. And then you'll see here, this next part, there are a bunch of ruin monsters, a ruin grader as well with a chest. I'm not going to fight them, but you guys might as well fight them just because they are kind of annoying when you're just trying to get something behind them. So behind, you just want to use cassava to break that rock. And then what we're going to do is touch this. That's going to unlock another barrier. So then the flower is now free. Okay, so let's just run quickly before they attack you. So we're just going to go into this part of the cave. Okay, we're almost there. So let's go to the left, and then we are just going to use the 4-leaf sigil to go to the top, and we are at the flower. So this marks the end of this part or this chapter. So now we have one more chapter to go, the final chapter. Now completing this chapter will also complete Children of the Forest. So a lot of you guys were asking me how to complete that quest. To do that, you just need to literally complete all of the quests and it will be done automatically. So, okay, we are going to the forest, and let's go to that marked point. Talk to the Aranara, and you'll just have some conversation. Now, we want to teleport back to the waypoint because they want us to meet on top of one of the mushrooms, and this is just the fastest way to get there. You'll have some more dialogue, and we are going to do this part where you need to go to all 3 spots marked on the map. So we are going to go to the first one, and we need to break the seals. So what we want to do is we just want to use cassava on that stone in the middle, use the mushroom to jump up, and then we can just touch that. So that is the first layer gone. It's the same as what we did in the cave. And then now we're going to go to number 2. So I'm just going to glide over. So right here, use cassava on that, and then this will lift up so we can jump up and just touch it. Okay, so for the final seal, let's just teleport to this waypoint right here, and then we are going to glide over. You can also use the 4-leaf sigils if they come up, just so it makes it quicker. Okay, so on here we just need to summon Dendrograna, and then we are going to shoot the floating Dendro symbols. So there's 3 of them. Once you hit all of them, that will unlock this barrier, so we can go and access that stone. You've also got a Dendro Oculus in here. I will have a video on that coming very soon, so yeah, that will be on my channel once that's done. But anyway, we just want to use cassava to lift this up. I think I didn't do that right. There we go. One more time. There we go. That lifts up, and then we are just going to touch that. And then that is unlocked. So now we are going to go and teleport back to this waypoint right here. And then we are going to meet on that mushroom that we did earlier. Okay, so once we've finished that dialogue, we are just going to return to the little garden, which is right at the bottom where we were at before. After that conversation, we are just going to change the time. So once that is done, we are going to talk to them again, and we are going to perform a ritual. So now that's done, let's talk to them again. And then after that, we are going to just climb up and just go to that marked spot. That's just up there. Yep, done. After that conversation, we are going to head into the next cave. Yay! So, okay, we're just going to climb up on this tree branch. This is the fastest way I found to get into this cave. So, go to that marked location. And now we can access this new part of the cave. Okay, so now that we are inside, let's just go to each location. So the first one is on the right. Now what you want to do is we just want to find the stone. So let's just repair that. And once that is repaired, we're just going to touch it. If you can't find these, there's a clue. So if you see that rock over there, it just points you to the direction of where the stones are. So this is the second one. Now if it's not working, change the color by pressing E. So this one is green, I believe. So once that's done, let's just summon Dendrograna and then attack the withering leaf flower bud thingamabob. Okay, so once you've done that, I'm just going to go down here quickly first and then use the light candle thing, because if your red meter at the bottom just above your HP gets full, you will die. So we don't want that happening. So whenever you can, try and recharge, just so you know we don't have to come back in here again and redo some parts of the quest. Okay, next part, there's a stone right here. So we're going to break that. And then let's touch that. Now I am going to go up here and then I'm just going to quickly light the candle so that red level goes down. And then inside this small part, there's like a pond. We are going to go up to this one. And like before, we're just going to repair that. And so I used green and that did not work. So I'm using red and then that worked. So just switch around the colors, yeah, and one of them will work eventually. So touch that, that's done. And now we should be able to summon Dendrograna, there we go. attack this, and we are done with the second one. So with the attacking, you have to use a charged attack. Alright, now let's go to the last location. Alright, let's just repair those stones right there. That is repaired, and then let's touch that. And then there should be one more. So inside this tree trunk, there's like a little pond. And then let's just use cassava on that. So I'm using green first. Nope, that didn't work. And then red. And that worked. So now we can touch that one. Okay, that's done. Go out, and then now let's summon Dendro and then attack that withering leaf thing. Okay, so now that's done, all three are done. Let's head to the middle part. So gonna clear the last withering zone in, I guess, this area. Okay, so see those enemies there? We have to fight all of them. So I'm just gonna go down. Let's fight. Once you've completed the fight, we can go up to the flower over there, and then let's just destroy the tumor, and that is going to clear up, and you'll get some quick cutscenes too. Okay, so now that is done, let's use Dendro on the cluster leaves, and we're going to go to the very top right here. Go to the very top. Yep, teleport, teleport. And there we go. There's a chest for you there as well, which you can open now or later, it doesn't matter. But once you do this, this is the end of the quest. So you'll see here, you've completed the final chapter, but you also complete Children of the Forest. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.